Welcome back, guys. Cybernary here with another episode of CybCraft. I am on the CybCraft server, and I wanted to kind of show you a little bit about how things are going over here in the server. I have started working on my base, and yeah, this is the beginning of it. It is a very big circle, and we are in the volcano biome here. And yeah, I've got big plans for this, and this will be an ongoing project as the series continues. But that's not what we're working on today. Just to give you an idea of where we're at, this is the old base, and there is the dome, or not the dome, but the circle that's been built. So it's kind of a good outer view. Don't mind the fog there. So, but yeah, I'm just actually waiting on one of my fellow players to get on, and today we'll be going over the Ars Magica mod with him and showing him how to get it set up. And I figured I'd go ahead and record that. But before he got on, I wanted to kind of walk around a little bit and show you guys some of the stuff that I've gotten built here since the last time I've been able to record here on the CybCraft server. I know the last episode you guys saw was the Blaze Farm, and that took a lot of time, but that has been incredibly helpful for all of us. We've been able to enchant full diamond armor with that. The dual spawners are make the rates incredible with when you're you only have to AFK there for, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 minutes before you start to get a full 30 levels from the blazes. So yeah, that's definitely coming in handy. So I've been working on a couple other projects as well. I started working on the village trading center at spawn because that was always the plan. Since we have a village at spawn, I wanted to try to kind of get those villagers in a fixed place so that we could trade with them and hopefully build up some perfect villagers from those guys. And then, like I said, slowly been working on this. This is going to be my base, and I'll tell you right now, the plan is to basically turn this into a huge volcano. So since we are in the volcano biome, the obsidian, that's all. I hope that made sense. But yeah, I've got a lot of plans for this place. This is just starting out. This is going to be an ongoing, something ongoing that we work on in between different projects. So what I'm doing now is I'm replacing these full blocks with micro blocks, which is what I also use to make the fence. Because using our F7 screen, you can see here that micro blocks are spawn proof. So I'm going to take full advantage of that and go ahead and replace these blocks with the micro blocks. Basically, just putting down slabs, as you can see, but we're putting down 4 notches, is what Forge calls this, at a time, to make a top slab for Minecraft. So I'm going to work on this for a little bit. Actually, you know what? I do need to show you guys my storage system, or my storage room, because I did build up a storage room down there in the center of the volcano. And let me finish this. Oh, messed up there. Let me get that real quick, and I'll show you what that looks like. But see, I wanted all this to be obsidian, considering that it's a volcano. I wanted to have stairs, but Minecraft doesn't have anything as far as slabs go for obsidian. So I started using micro blocks. And then I do have oh yeah, I need to pick this stuff up. I do have an automatic smeltery over here going full time. We've got ourselves a redstone clock with some redstone dust right below it, so it sends a pulse and turns on and off this faucet. And inside that chest up there is a whole bunch of sand. Let's see if I can get to it. Oh, well, there was a whole bunch of sand. I didn't realize it was sandstone. Okay, so that's good. That's almost going, and we're just smelting up glass galore because we're going to need it for a part of this project. But the nice thing that I like about this is that I can turn off the full block, and I can go over here and turn on the nugget or the ingot cast, and both of these go into that chest right there. So this will be our automatic smeltery. It's only 3 tall or 4 tall, but we don't need it to be very big because it's automatic, and we just let it go. So I moved that down here. I also have built our storage room. I moved a couple of the mod stuff over here just for temporary. We will have separate rooms for all this stuff later on, but this is the entrance to our storage room. So you come right here, you drop down, and we've got ourselves all of our chests here with all of our stuff. And eventually I'll probably be upgrading these to diamond chests, especially for the ones that I'm going to need a lot of equipment on, or I'm going to be filling up that chest. So that's kind of what I've been working on, guys. I'm sorry I haven't been updating you as much as I did in the past. I was busy. The Blaze Farm video took quite a while, and of course I'm still playing Thaumcraft. So there is that. Built a couple bridges. I don't know if I showed you that last time I recorded or not. There's another bridge over here, over there that crosses so that we can get across the rivers with our horse. And then I also built an automatic chicken farm. This is Zumavoid's design, and as the chickens those chickens up there lay eggs, and as they lay eggs, this dispenser fires them out into here, and as they grow up, they cook, and we get cooked chicken. So, been eating chicken now for a while. We also have been working on our Ars Magica level. We do have a couple more spells now, and we'll be going over all the aspects of Ars Magica here in a little bit as soon as Kill Chris gets on. But we've still got our dig spell, which I think you guys have seen before. We now have a light spell, which when you activate it, you have to kind of hold it down for a second. You kind of have to hold it down for a second. There you go. And you get yourself some light particles. So, these are to help replace torches, if you want. We've got our dig spell, and then last but not least, we've got our heal and regen spell. Now, I'm not really hurting at the moment, but I can go ahead and cast it, and it will give me 10 seconds of regeneration, along with healing up to 4 hearts of damage. So that's a handy little spell to have, and I've been using it quite a bit when we're out fighting and stuff like that. So yeah, well, that's kind of the I don't want to say the tour, but that's kind of the where we're at right now on CybCraft as far as the current state of affairs here at the base of Cybernary. So if you'll give me just a minute, as soon as Chris gets on, we'll get him on a Skype call. We'll walk through with him and you guys how to start with Ars Magica and how to build the altar and the inscription table and all that stuff to start making your first spell. So see you guys in just a second. Okay, guys, we're here with Chris, one of the fellow players here at CybCraft, and we're at his base over here in the barley fields. Nice yellow place you got here, Chris.
Oh, thanks very much.
He's a fellow redstoner. He does some really awesome builds. You can see kind of some of his decorations down here in his smeltery room. But today we are going to be working on getting him started with Ars Magica. Isn't that right, Chris?
Yeah, I cannot wait.
Okay. So the first thing that you need to do to start Ars Magica is to get yourself a book and an item frame. And locate one of these bright blue pools somewhere in the world. And Chris is lucky he's got 2 or 3 of them surrounding his base here. So
yeah, so we found one of these earlier.
Yep. So you're going to put the item frame up against one of these blocks over here that's just above the pool.
Okay, I'm making that now.
You're making the item frame? Okay.
Okay, right, I've got it now.
Okay. And just place it somewhere up here over the pool.
Okay, there you go.
And then put your book inside the item frame. And it should start gathering magic out of the pool.
Oh,
there you go. Now you can pull your book out of the item frame.
Oh, that's what you do. Left click.
Yep. And it's over here. It popped out over here on the side.
Ah, okay. Cool. Yeah, they seem to fly everywhere, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do. Okay, so now you should see some mana bars and other stuff on your GUI interface, and that shows all the stuff that you'll need for magic. So let's go ahead and head down to underneath since it's getting dark, and we'll start working on the first couple of things that you need to build to make a spell. That book that you've got there is the Ars Compendium.
Yep.
Arcane Compendium, and it will go over everything that you need to know about the mod itself. All the tabs along the left hand side have sparkles next to them if they have new items that you haven't read yet.
Okay.
And there's always a back button if you need to go back into back to the menu or back a page, and then there's you can flip the next page by the little arrows down at the bottom of the pages. So
okay, yeah.
So when you get some chance, go ahead and read through those, kind of like the Tinkerer's books. So, but it'll explain a lot of this different stuff that we won't have time to go over with today.
Okay, I've got that now.
So yeah, you've got your book, and you saw how to make it. You can always make another one if you need to, using just a regular old book and an item frame.
Sure thing.
Inside your book, we're going to go down to, let's see, let me find it real quick. I believe it is under blocks.
Okay, yep, blocks.
No, it's not the inscription table. Oh, maybe it is the inscription table. Hold on a second. Let me pull up not enough items real quick because I know it better by the picture. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to make is an oculus. That's right. The oculus is first.
Okay, is that under blocks? Yep, it is.
So if that's under blocks, then go ahead and click on oculus, and this is the very first item that you need to make. It shows you the recipe. It's just some stone bricks, glass.
Yeah, I've got that in my place over here.
And you should have blue topaz if you've been mining a lot.
Yeah, I think I have some up here. As you know, I put it in my chest with all that stuff. I don't know what it means, so I'll go grab some of it over here.
You'll be using it for this mod, so it's a spell component, and it's also used in making some of the blocks that we need.
Yeah, I've got a good 2 stacks of it, so
okay.
I'll bring that over here.
So yeah, you don't need a lot of them. You just need 1 for right now. So
okay. Just a couple of zombies attacking me right now, so okay, I'm on my way back. Jeez, the social spawning is really big in this mod pack anyway.
There are a lot, yeah. You need to see about making yourself a magnum torch.
Yeah, I should too.
It's supposed to make I think a 64 by 64 area unspawnable or something.
Yeah. I don't think it lights it all up, but unspawnable is still good.
Yeah, it's just pretty expensive to make. It's like 4 or 5 chandeliers, and those aren't cheap.
Yeah, they sure aren't. Okay, right, I've made this thing now.
Okay, so before we head into your specially crafted Ars room that you made, there's one more thing that we need to make, and that is the inscription table. So if you'll look on your companion for the inscription table,
Okay.
it just requires a little bit of wood, a feather, a torch, and then a spell parchment. And the spell parchment is pretty easy. It's just 2 sticks, one above the other one,
Okay.
and then a piece of paper in between the two. It's not like I need it, but yeah. I suppose.
Yeah. Okay, right. I've got this inscription table now.
Okay, so you've got your Oculus and your inscription table. So
Yep.
now we just need to head over to your room and pick out a place where you want to put it.
Sure thing. You can lead the way, sure.
And Chris has built this very beautiful yin yang room for his Ars Magica stuff, so I think it looks really sweet. Those will only take up a couple blocks, so if you want to put them up against the back wall, or actually no,
Sure.
you're gonna. This is gonna be an entrance, isn't it? So
Okay,
maybe-
we can pop it somewhere around here, sure.
yeah, maybe on either side here.
Where? Oh, on either side. Okay, yeah.
I don't
So,
know. You tell
say-
me, because you said you're going to put the nexuses off on either side of here.
I'll put it here for the meantime, sure.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't seem to place. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you got it. You on the inscription table, you place it from the end.
Oh. Can I just... I can mine this okay without it breaking, can I?
Yeah, absolutely.
There
You
we
don't
go.
need silk touch or anything for it. So yeah, if you place it like that, it's you gotta place it kind of like over here.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah, and then the Oculus you can just place right next to it.
got it.
Okay, so the way I like to describe this is the Oculus is basically your skill tree for the mod. You, as you go in, you'll see it's got several different tabs along the top,
Okay.
and
Yep.
each one of those represent the different components of the spells that you can research and learn. And then up in the top right corner is a tab with 3 different numbers on it, and
Okay.
the blue number is like the first experience you're going to get. Green is kind of mid-level and red is high level. So you're not going to get any green or red experience levels right now unless
Okay.
you use some of those infinity orbs that you found. But
Ah, okay.
the blue ones are what you use right now to level up.
Okay. Will I go get one of those, or...?
No, you should have 3 levels to start off with.
Yeah, I do.
I would save those until you need them, because
Sure thing.
those aren't easy to come by. Now, your first couple spells you're going to want, we talked about, each of the squares are what I call delivery systems. This is how you're going to deliver the spell, whether it's a projectile, whether you're casting it on yourself, whether you're doing it by touch. Those are all how you deliver the spell. And for a dig spell, which is what we usually recommend, you want it to be a projectile. So go ahead and click on projectile to unlock that one, and then under utility, you're going to have to unlock touch to get to the one underneath it, which is dig. So unlock
So
projectile.
I click projectile. Okay.
And then on the next 2 tabs over, you want to click on
Touch.
and
Okay,
then
done that.
click on dig.
Okay. Got that all done.
Okay, so that's every time you level up, and you see your experience bar right above your armor bar.
Yeah. The
So-
big
and
number
that-
1.
And that blue number, that's your level in Ars Magica. Every time you
Okay.
level up, or every couple levels you level up, you'll get another experience point that you can come down here and learn new spell components.
Okay. Cool.
So how much more paper do you have? Do you have enough for one more book?
I can go and harvest a bit more now.
Okay.
And then, will we make a book, or...?
We'll be making a book and quill to create your first spell.
A book and quill. Yep, I've got some ink sacs.
Okay. And you said you got more feathers, right? When you
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, I'll make some more now. Yeah, it's quite a strenuous process gathering all these materials for it, you know.
It is, yes. I've got a leftover. I've got 1 piece of sugar cane in my inventory for you too.
Oh, great. Thank you. Okay, feathers, and isn't it an ink sac?
Yeah, and then a piece of leather and 3 paper for the book.
Piece of leather and 3 paper. Yeah, loads of new things to craft now. It's
Oh
brilliant.
yeah, that's where modded survival becomes fun, right?
Yeah, right. Just gets a bit boring after a while without the mods.
Well, that's why not enough items is a must. That way you can
Yeah, definitely.
you can pull up all the different recipes, and I like Walia a lot too. What am I looking at?
Yeah,
Because
yeah, it's brilliant.
That tells you what mod that block comes from. So
Yeah, you gotta love it. Okay, right, I've made the book and quill.
okay, so now come over here to your inscription table.
Sure.
You've learned a couple spell components. Now what you're going to do is you're going to right click on your inscription table, and it's going to come up and show you the different spell components that you have available to you.
So projectile, touch, and dig.
Yep. So to make a spell, you put the spell book in the slot,
Okay.
and then the first thing you need to do, you see how dig is grayed out?
Yeah.
You need to start a spell with the delivery, which is a square. So go ahead and drag projectile down to underneath name.
Okay. Underneath it.
Yep, to the gray box that's underneath the name field.
Okay, done that.
And then once you have that down in the bottom, the others should light up. The dig should light up.
Yep, it did.
So now you drag dig down to say that whenever I cast a projectile, it's going to perform the dig spell.
Okay. So that's down there.
Once you've got those two down there, go ahead and type dig in the name,
Okay.
and that will name your spell book. Or not your spell book, but your spell recipe.
Yeah.
So once you have all that done, you can pull the book and quill out, and it will become a written book inside your inventory.
Yeah. That's right.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. So
Cool.
step 2 is done. You've got yourself a spell recipe.
Oh, great.
But you can't cast it yet. Now you've got to create the spell, and this is where the altar comes in.
Okay.
So if you go back to your Ars compendium, because there's 3 stages if you think about it. The Oculus is your skill tree. That's where you learn the different spell components.
Mm-hmm.
The inscription table is where you're basically combining those spell components into a workable spell. And then the altar is where you're going to combine real-world items to make the spell work.
Yeah.
So if we go into our compendium,
Sure.
and we go to our blocks, we want to look for the... Nope. Maybe it's not in blocks.
What's it called?
Let me look real quick. I'm not seeing it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is under blocks. It's at the very top. Crafting altar.
Crafting. Okay.
Well,
So
that's one piece of it. Where's the rest of it? Oh, it's under structures. I'm sorry. It's at the very, very bottom.
there we go. Yeah.
Under structures. Click on crafting altar, and you'll start to see the... it starts talking about the crafting altar, and it shows you a cycling picture of what the crafting altar is all made of.
Yeah.
And you can pause the cycle at any time using the button.
Sure.
The arrows up at the top, on the top right, will let you cycle through the different layers of the structure.
Okay.
Or you can mouse over any of the items on the structure, and it'll show you what each of those blocks are. This is what we're going to need to build inside here. Now, when I said that you can build it out of a lot of different materials. If you look on the left-hand side of the page, where down at the bottom where it says wood planks is +1 effect, stone bricks are +1 effect. If you page over, you'll see more of the rest of the different stuff that you can use. Witchwood, nether brick, and nether quartz are the best as far as the building blocks, because they give +3 effects. And as far as the caps go, which you'll need 5 of, if you page over one more time, the best one is the sunstone blocks, which is all that sunstone that we find in the nether. But I will tell you this right now, you won't need the highest level altar that you can make. You can get by with just doing brick and coal for right now, because your spell only has two effects. Or not, it only has one effect. You're just doing dig, right?
Okay.
The more you go up because you could do a spell that digs, that heals you, and shocks your enemy all at the same time if you really wanted to, but would require a lot of stuff. So.
Yeah, I think I'll go with bricks then. Like stone bricks work okay? Yeah.
Yeah. You can do stone bricks and coal blocks or redstone blocks if you want for right now, and then later on, because that'll give you up to 5 because they combine.
Okay.
Bricks.
I can even use iron.
Or and iron is +4, so that'll give you 6 effects.
Okay, and that's definitely enough, yeah?
For right now, yeah, absolutely.
Super, yeah. Okay,
you
I'll
may
get
want
that.
to upgrade it later, but yeah, stone brick and iron is definitely easy enough to obtain. You don't have to worry about nether brick or quartz or diamonds or any of that right now.
Yeah. So how much stone brick will I need?
I think we added it up, and it's almost a stack, but you're going to need a lot of stairs too.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to need 12 stairs.
Sure thing. Okay, I've got that now.
And then you're going to need 5 iron blocks.
Okay.
You're going to need 38 stone brick beyond the stairs.
Beyond the stairs. Okay, right.
Yep.
I've got that. Will I make some of these magic wall things?
Yep, you will need to make magic walls. You only have to make those once, though, because one recipe gives you 16 blocks, and that's just a single stone brick, or single smooth stone block with vinium dust on either side.
Okay, yeah. I'll bring that up now.
And then the other block that you want to look at is the altar itself, which is at the very top. The little the center block at the top of the roof. It's called the crafting altar.
Okay.
That's also a smooth stone with 1 vinium dust above it.
Yeah. Okay, I've got all that now. So, stone bricks, stone stairs, iron blocks, magic wall, and crafting altar.
And then, 2 more things. You will also need a lever.
Sure thing.
And then bring some wood and wood slabs, because you're going to need a lectern too. A lectern's the little black podium-looking thing that's on the corner. And that's just 3 slabs on top of one wood plank. So.
Okay, I'll make all this now.
Okay. I was looking at some of the stuff that you can do with Ars Magica beyond the spells, and they have things called sigils. And there's this There's this little sigil stand that you can put down, and then you can put up to 3 sigils on each sigil stand. And its area of effect is a 4x4 box that it can do all kinds of different things. It can auto harvest trees. It can auto harvest animals. It can auto breed animals. It can lock entities from coming in or lock entities from leaving. All kinds of different stuff. It was really cool.
Awesome.
What you can do with some of the sigil stands. It's it'll make you can make a little 4x4 area where it constantly rains, and you don't have to worry about adding water to your crops or anything. So.
Okay, right. I've got everything here now.
Okay, so go ahead. You've got the picture on how it's supposed to be laid out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll just go back.
Lay it out. If you want to dig it into the floor, then so it's flush. That's cool. If you want to leave your yin yang, that's cool too. So either way.
Do you know what the initial base platform dimensions are? Is it just 5 by 5? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a 5 by 5.
Sure thing.
You can change your layer by using the arrows up at the top of the picture, and it'll show you only that layer.
Okay. Okay. Right, I think I got the center block. Yep. Nothing like a good old bit of building.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think when Purple first built hers, she did it out of wood and coal, and after she built a couple spells, she pretty much immediately upgraded it to redstone and nether brick. So
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to.
Yeah, you can do this either way. You can do it so that the opening's on this side, or you can turn it into the openings on this side.
That's probably a better idea, actually.
Just think about which way it's going to be facing.
Okay. I might need a bit more magic wall, actually, because I just realized you can't break it without silk touch.
Oh, but you should only need 6.
Oh, you only need 6? Okay.
Yeah, you need 3 on each side, and it's they should have given you 16 with that recipe.
Yep, I've got 16. Sorry, I thought it was a bit more.
Do you have enough space? Let's see. 1, 2,
Is there enough in the roof there, or?
Yeah, it's going to be brushing up against the roof, but that's fine. You won't need to...
Sure thing.
The only thing that's going to be tricky is placing those stairs up there, but it should be alright.
I can always just put it in flush with the floor, I suppose.
Well, I don't want you to have to break your yin-yang.
It's already covered anyway, so you might as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I'll stick it down in.
Alright. I've got silk touch if you want.
Yeah, that'd be great, please. Okay, right.
And
so
then there's blocks and magic wall. Oh yeah, you're gonna go ahead and...
Yeah, thanks very much. So that's the center block there, so... Great stuff. So it's 3 high with magic wall, yeah?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, right. So, what do I do after this?
You want to put your stairs right here, where you're creating an arch. Yep.
Like that?
And then you'll need to get up top.
Sure thing.
Because you're going to want to put stairs on... Actually, if you look at your picture, you'll see where you've got 3 stairs on one side, 3 stairs on the other, 1 stair on either end, iron blocks on all 4 corners. Yep.
Am I doing that right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, whoops. Okay, and then it's just 1 stair there, right?
Yeah, 1 stair here facing this direction.
Sure thing. Yeah, it's a bit tricky to get on there.
Yep. Okay, so now you're going to want some stone brick on right behind either one of those stairs.
Just up top, yeah.
Yeah, just right there. No, sorry, you remove those 2.
Oh, okay.
You just want it behind the stairs. The altar itself goes right in the middle here, and then you've got 3 stairs on either side.
The altar right in the middle. Okay. Where should I put that? There we go.
Okay, now put 3 stairs on either side of that to complete it.
Great. Didn't take too long.
No.
Yeah, the crafting altar's got a really nice texture, actually.
Okay, so now where's your podium?
The lectern thing?
Yeah, the lectern. Okay, there, and then put the switch on this middle block right there.
Okay, there we go.
There you go, and then you just want to flip it on.
Sweet.
Okay, so your altar is done. Now what we need to do, get your book and click it. You can actually just read through it for right now, just so you know what you need to gather.
Okay, so one blank room,
Yep.
one Vintium dust,
Yep.
one arrow, one snowball, one orange rune, one iron shovel, one iron pickaxe, and one spell parchment.
Okay, so spell parchment's easy. That's another piece of paper and 2 sticks.
Okay.
The iron tools shouldn't be that hard to get.
Yeah.
The rune is fairly easy. It's a cobblestone recipe. If you look it up in NEI, then you'll see. I think it takes 6 pieces of cobblestone to make 2 of them.
Oh, that's pretty easy then. And then do you just dye it?
Yeah, and then you just dye it to get the colored rune. So you'll need an orange, either a yellow and a red flower combined to get an orange.
I'm not too sure about snowballs though.
Okay, well I've got snowballs back at my place because Crazy Blazer's base is next to a snow biome.
Okay.
In fact, we could probably go over there on. It's probably closer than going to my base if you want to go over to his base.
Yeah, sure. I should have some orange dye. Yeah, I do too.
Anytime you do a projectile spell, you're going to need a snowball and an arrow. So it's just the base components for projectile spells.
Okay, so I've got the runes and I've got the spell parchment and
you should have the dust too.
Yeah, I do. So the only thing I need is I've got an arrow. I only need the snowball.
And you got the iron tools, or you'll make the iron tools?
Yeah, I'll make them now.
Okay.
So it's just the shovel. Yeah, I thought it would be an awful lot more expensive than this, but it's pretty cheap.
No, this is kind of the starting out. Like I said, remember when I told you to prepare for the nexuses, and you've got those 3 rooms, or those 3 openings set up down here? That's when it starts getting expensive because the light nexus requires access to sunlight. The dark nexus actually gobbles up mobs and uses their souls for essence, and then the neutral nexus uses the water from that pool that we used to start off with to create essence. So, and then you'll have spells that will require each of those essences to make the spell. So
yeah. Okay. Shall we run over to Crazy's base then and pick this up?
Yeah, let's head over there. I could use a little bit more snow myself, so let's head over to Crazy's base and get some snow.
I'm sure he won't mind.
He's got plenty of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you have your spell parchment and everything? You have everything you need?
Yep, I'm just gonna double check again. So.
Okay.
So. Yep. I was lucky to have some orange dye. Pardon?
Put your book on the lectern when you're ready to start.
Okay, so just right click. Yep, it's on.
Alright, the way you start spell creation, you always want to make sure that your altar's on, so you flip that on.
Okay.
And then you're aiming for this square right here in the middle, and you're going to start tossing stuff in. You're going to start with the blank rune, and then you're going to look at the book over here on the left, and you'll see the object that it wants next floating above the book.
Okay.
So go ahead and toss the blank rune in, and then look over. That won't hurt you. It's just particles.
Okay. So it just wants the dust now.
It wants the dust next. So now it's looking for the arrow.
Okay. The snowball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love the particle effect in this. It's really cool.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, that's one thing that this guy has done really well on. So yeah, the spell parchment's always going to be the last thing. And it looks like you already picked it up.
Yeah, I've got my projectile spell.
Okay, so the first time you right-click on it, it's going to come up with a menu where you can name the spell and pick an icon for that spell.
Okay, so I can...
This is important because as you get more and more spells, you'll want the spells to be easily identifiable.
Yeah. So I can name it whatever I want?
Yes.
Okay.
I just called mine Dig, so...
Yeah. I'm gonna name it the Beast's Friend, because all my other weapons are called the Beast, so...
Okay. Well, now, this is a dig spell. It won't do any damage to anybody else, so just blocks.
Dig. Okay, right. So next.
So next just changes the page of the icons. Once you've got your icon that you like, go ahead and hit escape.
Doesn't seem to be changing.
You have to click on the icon that you want.
Ah, okay. Okay, right. There we go.
And now all you have to do is right-click where you want to cast your dig spell, and it'll send out a little stone projectile that'll break a block.
Sure, we'll do it on this one.
All right.
Cool. Yeah.
Now
That's
it
awesome.
doesn't. Think about it like this is just a standard pickaxe that doesn't have silk touch or anything. So anything that will break with a regular block, it's going to turn into cobblestone or that kind of thing. So
Sure. Yeah.
But the more you use it, the more experience you'll get.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And you'll be able to expand and do more spells. Now, you'll want to get this book and put it away so that when you want to do your next spell, you can put it down. So just with an empty hand, shift and right click on the book, and you should be able to pick it up.
Okay, right. So I'll go get a chest for this.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks very much. That's brilliant.
Sure. There's one other thing that I wanted to show you as far as the GUI.
Okay.
Open up your console real quick and type /AMUICFG.
AMUI
CFG. And that should open up some an option for you to drag your bars and stuff around where you want them on the screen.
Okay.
And then if you hit options down at the bottom,
Yep.
the one thing I suggest you do is to turn on numeric, because then that will show you a numeric value for your XP and mana and burnout.
So whereabouts is the numeric thing?
If you click on options,
Okay.
there should be numeric, duration, minimal HUD, show armor status, XP always visible, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yep.
See
Oh,
it?
got it.
And you can drag all those boxes around to put them wherever you like. Burnout is if you cast a spell more than once, your burnout will start to climb, and that's an added cost to the spell. So you can't sit there. I mean, you can cast it a lot of times back to back, but it's going to get more and more expensive each time you do it.
Okay.
So the way I explained it to Rectangle was, it's like one of those big machine guns on Call of Duty.
Okay.
That if you hold down the fire button too long, it's going to overheat.
Yeah.
So burnout's kind of the same thing.
Awesome.
But yeah, dude, just use the spell, level up your experience, and then once you get more experience points, keep coming back to this Oculus and opening up more items in your skill tree.
Yeah,
And
sure.
try combining different things. Like I said, the squares are the way you deliver spells. The octagons are the effects, and then there's modifiers, which are the triangle type things.
Yeah. So what would you recommend opening up next?
I was focusing mainly on utilities and talents. Once you there's the very first thing I did after when I leveled up again, there'll be a new tab that opens up after utility called talents, and one of the first ones there is mana regen.
Okay.
Because you don't have very much mana at the beginning, so I wanted to activate the first tier of mana regen so that my mana was regenning faster.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I just started playing around with some of the defensive spells, like I went into self on defense and regen and heal I combined both of those into one spell so that when I cast it, it heals me 4 hearts and then also gives me 10 seconds of regen. Under utility, I've also got that light spell, which means that I don't need torches, and I can also cast night vision on myself.
Oh, that's awesome.
So with the light spell, I can, and I'll show you real quick.
Sure.
I can cast it on this block right here, and there you go. You've got yourself a little light source.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be helpful whilst caving or something like that.
Yeah, and that's why I thought, especially with the night vision. I love to cave with night vision, but
Yeah.
it doesn't last very long. You have to keep casting it. But yeah, that's some of the direction that I was going in. I just now created my first damage spell.
Okay.
And it only does like 4 damage to mobs. So I mean, at the lower levels, the damage spells aren't really
Worth it.
helpful. Yeah, it's not really worth it at this point.
Yeah.
Because you're going to cast 1 or 2 spells on like a zombie, and then have to switch back to your sword because you're out of mana. So.
Yeah.
So that's why all of us start with the dig spell, because the dig spell you can use it everywhere.
So, about recharging mana, can I just get it whenever I need it, or?
There's a couple items, if you look in your book, or in Not Enough Items, there's a couple of mana potions that you can make that will recharge your mana. There's also mana cakes, which are like little cupcakes that you can make, that also fill your hunger and replenish your mana.
Awesome.
Those are the different ways, but like I said, one of the very first points I would get is that mana regen buff. So.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks very much, dude. That's brilliant.
Sure. I hope it all made sense.
Yeah, I can now use my dig spell forever.
Yes, or at least until you run out of mana. I just killed a Hecate with my damage spell.
Oh, nice.
Hold on a second. You want to do a test real? Oh wait, there's a zombie. I don't want to. Yeah, your dig's not going to do much to him.
Yeah. I thought it was worth a try. Okay, sure. What do you want to test?
Alright, stand still for a minute. I want to see what this does.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm out of mana.
Oh
Can't
man.
cast it. Watch out, zombie.
I'm gonna go get this creeper.
Before he blows something up.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
have
I was gonna try. Oh, that's the other thing. Watch out for the blue creepers now, because the mana creepers, when they explode, they will suck your mana dry.
Oh, dry. Oh no.
So now that you've got mana, they will hurt you.
Okay.
Or, I mean, hurt you. They'll kind of hurt you.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Watch. Stand still.
Oh whoa.
Oh, that didn't do any damage to you at all.
Will I take my armor off? Or?
Oh, I did 1 point.
Right, there we go. I've taken my armor off.
Well, I've got to wait now. It's a 100 mana spell, and I've got to regen. But
Oh man.
yeah, that's something that we were talking about when we build the PvP arena, is to like actually have magic battles, along with like other types of battles.
That would be pretty cool.
So, all right, man. Well, I appreciate you letting me show you how that works.
Yeah, sure thing. That's brilliant. I'm glad I can finally get this thing started anyway.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have a lot of fun with it.
Sure.
So everybody else seems to be enjoying it. So.
Yeah. All right then.
All right, well, guys, I hope you learned something, and we'll catch you next time for another episode of CybCraft. We'll talk to you later.
See
Bye.
ya.